Hey, what up guys? This is going to be my The Arena video. So in other words, the arena video. So this is just going to be a quick rundown of how the startup is for the arena. Now I'll record each individual match and post it as arena 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Depending on what I decide the title is going to be, I'm going to think of something creative for you guys. Alright, so you start off, you have to have 150 gold. Click the arena. So you can either spend $2 or pay 150 gold. So since I don't want to spend $2, or I already have, that's the only point behind it really right now. If you want to spend money on the game, is they give you a special promo card for using their system. So I'll use the 150 gold. Sets me up. So now it gives me one of three heroes. I can either play Druid, Rogue, or Warlock. Now Warlocks are really good, so I'm going to pick Warlocks. And it gives you the little sound that they do. Click OK. So now as you can see, it gives me one of three choices. So I am going to go with the Murloc. As you could see, it was a rare, whereas these are all the promo cards. So I'm going aggro, so I'll pick the Wolf Rider. Then there's this, so I can choose either a weapon, gain attack equal to a weapon, or a taunt. So I'll go with the... this is actually a pretty tough decision. So I go with the 2-1 for 1, or, you know, I'll go 3-3 for 3 with taunt. Let's see, bonus spell damage, then we have a Yeti. I'll go for the 2-1 for 1. Now we have Sense Demons, but 2 random demons from your deck into your hand, that's really good. Succubus, which is discard a random card, is Battle Cry. And then there's the Novice Engineer. Now, the Sense Demons is actually really good, however, I don't really see myself playing demons, but just in case, I'll take one, because it can be something that's hard to come by. Now for this, there's the damage, there's damage to minions specifically, and then there's destroy a minion at the start of whichever turn. I'm going to pick this because it's more useful at that specific time. So we have Felguard, destroy one of your mana crystals, D5-3, that's okay. The 2-3 for 2, which gives the adjacent minions taunt, and this one gives all of the Murlocs plus 2 health, so I'm going to pick this one because this one's really good. Now we have the Leper Gnome, we have 3-3, and we have the 4-4 that gives me a 2-2. I'm going to pick the Leper Gnome because it's more aggro. Let's see, we have deal 4 damage, discard a card, and then we have give a minion +4/+4, aggro. It dies at end of turn, but that doesn't matter. Ooh, we got the legendary selection. So now we have 2-drop for 4/4, however enemy spells cost 0, that's really bad. There's Uresa, which is the, or Uresa, whichever the hell way you want to say it. It's 4/12 that gives me draw a card at the end of my turn. So draw a dream card. I think those are different, but I'm not exactly sure how. And then there's this one, which is 7/7 for 8, and it gets at the end of each turn gain +1/+1, so it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'm going to pick this one just because I don't know what it does exactly, and I want to hopefully get it and show you guys how it works, and hopefully I can learn how it works as well. So let's see, we have 1/1 for 1, we have 1/1 for 0, we have 1/1 with Wind Fury. Wind Fury is it can attack twice per turn. I'm going to pick this one because it has Battle Cry deal damage, just in case there's something small that I need to get rid of. Now we have another one of those, we have spell damage, and we have draw a card, but since I'm going for aggro, I'll pick another one of those. Let's see, we have the Fiendship, which your other minions got +1 health. This one was just charge, 3 damage, and there's the 4/2 with stealth. Now this one's really good. It's a good 3-drop. I have a bunch of decent 3-drops, and if I pick another one of these, it'll give me even more aggro. This will give me more sustainability though. It'll be harder to kill my minions, just in case I face a mage or something like that. I am going to go with the Wolf Rider though. Now let's see, we have Doomguard, charge Battlecry, discard 2 random cards. So it's 5 for 5/7 with charge, which is always really good. There's Felguard again, and then there's this one, which is give your adjacent minions +2 or +1/+1 and taunt. This is okay. I really like Doomguard though. That charge is really helpful, especially with the rush deck. Unless I have Uresa in my hand, by the time I play that, my entire hand should already be on the field. So we'll go with Doomguard. There's the Imp, which deals 2 damage to me, but it's a 1-drop for 3/2. This gets me 2 demons from my deck. I'm only ever going to need one of these, I assume, because if I draw one, that's the one that I'm going to play, and it's going to get me the 2 demons that I really want, which is probably going to be Doomguard and this Flame Imp. Let's see, so we got the Flame Imp. There's the Demon Fire, which deals 2 damage, or it gives it +2/+2 if it's demon. There's the 2/3 taunt plus 3 attack if it has any damage on it. So I'm going to actually go with Demon Fire. It's a removal as well as a buff. Okay, so now there's late drop, which I'm not really looking at. There's this one, which is 2 damage to a random enemy. And then there's this one, which gives all other friendly Murlocs plus 2 health. Now I still have 14 cards to go. I can get more Murlocs. In all honesty, let's go the gutsy way. Let's go and see if we get more Murlocs. So I picked the Murloc. There's Dread Infernal, there's the Soulfire, and Acolyte of Pain. Acolyte of Pain has done well for me in the past since it's done more draw, and it's really good against mages if they go for that Arcane Barrage against it, or however you say it. So we'll actually go with Acolyte of Pain. I really like that card. There's the Sergeant, which is always good. It's 2/1 and gives a friendly minion plus 2 attack, so it's really good if you play it second turn, especially with some of the stuff that I have for first turn. So I'll pick him. Let's see, we have the Pit Lord, which deals 5 damage to your hero for 4 for 5/6. There's the Hungry Crab, which destroy Murloc plus 2/2. And then there's the Faceless Manipulator. I am actually going to choose the Manipulator, more than likely. Let's see, this gives me more of an edge against other aggro decks from Murlocs. However, Pit Lord does deal 5 damage to me. I have no heal, and with my ability it's going to be dealing damage to me as well if I end up using it. This could be a card where I just draw it as a dead card. I need this early game. But just in case, this is going to be a good safety card. So if they have something big, I can just play it, copy it. And if they don't have anything and I just draw it, I can use it to copy something, generally like a taunt or something like that. Or I could save it as a just in case card. It is another late drop card. You know what, just in case, I'm going to go with the Hungry Crab. Hungry Crab is a safe bet. So we have another epic. These are chosen at random, so I believe I can get as many epics and whatnot as possible. Your pirates are +1/+1. I don't have any pirates. This is really good. So for each damage I have on me, this costs 1 less. So if I'm down to at least like 10 health, I can play an 8/8 for free. However, aside from that, it's a really good drop for medium game, because you're generally taking about, let's say, 5 to 10 damage by turn 4 or 5. So, and that's if you're facing a fast stack, depending on like what their draws are. So we're actually going with Molten Giant. He's actually done really well for me in the past as well. Power Overwhelming, perfect. We have another Blood Imp, perfect. Let's see, we have Cult Master whenever one of my other guys dies. I draw a card. 4 for 4/2. However, the Divine Shield is really good. That's Battle Cry if I where it's the, not Battle Cry, it's the 1 for 1/1, and then the first amount of damage dealt to it is negated, and it actually just stays there as a 1/1 afterwards. Ooh, this is actually really good. It restores 3 health. This is actually better because it restores 2 health at 1 drop. However, it's also a 2/1 as opposed to a 3/3. This is more aggressive as opposed to having this. There is the Acidic Swamp Ooze, which can get rid of annoying weapons, because weapons are actually really good if you manage to get one on the Paladin or Rogue or something like that. I'm actually going to go with the Voodoo Doctor since I need more. I don't really need more 1-drops actually. Let's go for more 2-drops just in case. Let's see, we have the Fire Imp, perfect. We have the damage, we have Battlecry, silence a minion, and then we have restore 4 health to your hero, 6 for 5/4. I'm going to go with the damage one. Even though it costs you a card from your hand, it's actually a really, really good card. Especially if you have a rush deck like this, so if you have no cards in hand, it's just amazing. For this, let's see, return a friendly minion to your hand. For those of you who don't know, Battlecry, when you play something with Battlecry, it triggers and you do it. If you play one of these cards that say return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand, I don't know if they fixed it or yet not, but it says friendly minion. It doesn't say another friendly minion, it just says a friendly minion, and they do have cards that say another in the game. Now, because it says this, I don't know if it's the way that they made it or the mechanics of it, or if they just haven't gotten to it yet, but if you just play this with no other minions in play, you don't have to return itself, you could just play it. Freeze a character, 6 for 5/5. I want to grab this Loot Hoarder. It's 2/1 that gets you to draw a card after it dies, which is generally good if I want to suicide into something. This guy is amazing in a rush deck just because you have a bunch of small guys and he becomes huge. That's a 5-drop. Let's see, how many 5? I don't really have any late game except for these 3 cards, so we're just going to grab him just in case I need to get rid of something annoying. So let's see, 6 to destroy a minion, gain 3 health. So your hero, whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Let's go with Siphon Soul. Siphon Soul looks really good. Alright, so that's it. After your deck is done, you have your layout, which I can play, which matches me up with somebody. There's retire if you want to end early, or if you have to end early. This is the key. Depending on how many wins you have can up to 9 wins and up to 3 losses. If you get up to 3 losses, you're out, and whatever your color your key is, that's the determined prize you get. The higher grade your key, the higher your prizes. I believe it goes by the same ranking as StarCraft, so it goes up to Diamond, I believe, something like that. But it goes really well. But you can go 9 and 2 or 9 and 1. I believe the prizing is about the same. So I'm going to record my video for that after this. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I'll get back to you later. Peace.